dual flanges, that's a first. I want to document all this stuff, so if anyone ever comes back and says, I can go, no, no, no. And he used a stud down here for some, and then used a regular bolt with a washer head. Did you notice that too? See, look, if you look in the back here, see how where he used an actual stud, and in the front he used 2 bolts.
Oh, yeah.
So he must have ran out of studs and said, oh, that's good enough.
Yeah.
And now that's probably okay. I wouldn't be too worried, but your turbo for your drain line, now feed doesn't really matter, but for your drain, you want it to be as close as possible to a perfect 180 degrees or straight up and down. When it's like that, you're obviously taking the drain that's supposed to be draining oil out of the turbo, and it's sitting like this, so you're having oil residue just sitting in that turbo. So you want it to be up and down as much as possible. I want to say I did the wiring for the clips here too. Like this. So he used electrical tape and just, oh God, dude, this guy is, I wouldn't let him. This is the ground right here. Look how tiny that is.
Yeah.
So grounding is like, that's one everyone always overlooks grounds. If you don't have a proper ground in your car, it's gonna run piss. What is this here? What is this? Look at the weld. What did he do there for that?
Well, I mean, this part, he just hooked this up. He didn't do any of this stuff. I bought this differently.
Okay.
So this is all different. He didn't touch, I just bought this separately with this.
Okay. And some of the stuff I'm looking, I'm going, like even down here, so did he add this? I'm trying not to mention the person's name or whoever the shop is. That's not really important at this time.
This he did.
They make a fitting, so we'll go over to my car here real quick. See this little billet fitting? A couple bucks, not even that much money. See that?
Right.
And it makes it nice and it properly drains. That little thing it's neck down too far. So when it goes to drain out, it's not enough there for it to drain. So that's what it should have. 2-inch, and over here you got like 2.5 inch. And if you want to come here too, so typically this does leak commonly, but see how bad oil you're leaking from your distributor?
Yeah.
And that's really common.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of this though.
I know you said about going to coil packs.
Yeah,
so
I have them in the car.
What are you using for coil packs? Are you going to TT coil packs or?
I don't know.
Just so you guys know, that's how the nice shop who had this too decided. That's fine, just let it sit in here. It's literally just sitting there, dude. It's banging around. I'm surprised you haven't heard it. This should be bolted or strapped down in some way. Pretty awesome. Good ECU, just needs strapped down.
May of like 14 or 15, and you got it back January of 16.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that, yeah.
That's unacceptable, especially for a shop. You're saying, what's the time frame now? Things come up. So if he said 1 to 2 months, and if I would have got back in 4 months, in all reality, that's usually if a shop tells me 2 months, right, double it. It's 4 months.
Right. But he also had to have the turbo rebuilt too.
It's a journal bearing turbo. I can do that in here in 2 hours if you want me to. If it takes me that long.
We had to take it back.
Here, you want a precision turbo? I just did this one.
What size is that?
That's a 58. That's a 58. That's a baby.
No, I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. That takes me maybe 2 hours. And that's with me not having all the proper tools. I'm saying I am not a shop, but it's just this is like stuff. I looked on your hood and it's blatant. It's just little things here. It's one of those things like there's probably 10,000 Hondas out there that are way worse than this, and they run all day. They drive them every day.
One's sitting out there.
Yeah, his out there. How's that driving, by the way? Is it still idling up and down?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but it still drives. You probably got 15,000 into it. He said he charged you 9,000 for it. Honestly, you could probably spend 100 to 150 and fix most of the items. It takes your fuel pump that long to prime.
In gear.
In gear. Thanks, pal. Make sure the light's on it.
So which way is it going?
Do it again. Seems fine, man. See if I can get good footage of it. Fuel pressure sensors installed now, good to go. So yeah, now just waiting on the harness again. Gonna text Jose again here soon and see if he gives me a response back. From the bottom of my heart, feel bad for Kobe for what that shop charged him. That is unfair, unnecessary, and I can't believe the guy could sleep at night. For, I just gotta say, for $9,000 worth of work done to that car, no, that's not $9,000 worth of work. That is like a $500 worth of work done by someone who doesn't give a shit about their job or what they do for a living. I will agree some of the parts on the car are cheap and shouldn't be on there. It could be done better, but even still, for $9,000, that motherfucker should fix all that stuff and then some. Double stacking a flange off of the head, like I've never even heard of it or seen that. It just blows my mind. So it has a flange off of the head, then it has the turbo manifold, it has another gasket. What? Why? That's just another point of failure. Like I can't wrap my head around. I'm not even a fucking shop, and I just can't wrap my head around why the fuck you would do that. I just don't get it. I'm not even trying to, I've heard it before, like, Ryan, you seem so angry. Well, yeah, I'm angry. Like, this poor guy has devoted so much time and effort into his car. Like, this is his baby. This is everything he puts money into. He trusted the shop. The shop promised him he could get it done, and they didn't deliver. They didn't do what they promised they would do. It makes me so angry that this shop promised this guy so much and just wouldn't deliver. I just don't get it. I'm gonna try and help this guy as much as I can. I'm not a shop. I am not perfect myself. I've said this many times, but it's such blatant disregard for this car and for the owner. The injectors being wired in the way they were, just so many things that are just wonky on the car. I just couldn't believe it. So I'm gonna hopefully have an update for you guys on that car eventually down the road. I'm not saying it's gonna be anytime soon, as I have a life outside of just this car stuff. I'm trying to keep you guys updated on my car. His car is kind of secondary for me, so I'll try to keep you guys updated. My lovely wife, who is right behind me right now somewhere here, where's she at? Right there, see that big beautiful butt? We're gonna actually go pick up my CD009. I actually just paid for the transmission. Freed Engineering had it for me. Billy Freed had it. Thank you very much, buddy. So I'm gonna go pick that up here. And yeah, so I'll do a video on that tomorrow. The housing's already been cut up, but I'll get to that here. So I'll show you guys that here in a little bit.
Alright guys, so that's going to be it for me for this one. In this last video here early in the morning, I just woke up. I'm getting about 3 to 4 hours of sleep doing all this. Helping out everyone, all my friends, helping out as many people as I can. So it's starting to really have a little bit of a drain on me. So hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm trying to get these up as fast as I can, but even with a little bit of quality I try to put into them, it takes a lot to try and get these done, go through all the footage I take. So I do appreciate it, guys. Coming up tomorrow after this, I'm gonna have what I was talking about before called Couch Confessionals. I have my buddy Kyle and Zach Farley over it. We're gonna talk a little bit about everything. Well, I should say we already talked about it, so I think you guys are gonna really like that. It was something fun that us guys did. We are a bunch of idiots, I'll tell you that right now. So it's gonna be kind of like a garage couch confessional things. It was quite fun, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you guys very much as usual. I appreciate everything you do. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and have a great day.